What's up guys, it's Kelly and today I've got a gel swatch review for you. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos, and let's get started. So today I am partnering up with Beetles Gel to show you guys one of their huge gel starter kits. So a lot of you guys have been asking me to review some of the Amazon gel brands that you've been seeing pop up, specifically those beginner kits that come with everything that you need to get started, and Beetles seems to be the biggest one, so I really wanted to check out their quality, see how they perform, and also to see the quality of the accessories and the stuff that comes with those kits. So I picked out the biggest kit that they have, I believe. So we've got 12 mini gel polishes in that kit. We also have the base coat, the top coat, the nail strengthener, the matte top coat, and then a ton of accessories. So we've got some basic DIY manicure accessories, and then we also have some nail art accessories. And then of course it also comes with the LED lamp. I did see from the packaging that these polishes are actually 9 free, meaning they are free of 9 of the dangerous chemicals that are often found in nail polish, which is super awesome because as far as I'm aware, a lot of gel brands do not have that feature. But yeah, so we've got a lot to review here, but I wanted to start off specifically with those gel polishes because I wanted to see how that quality was. So I'm going to show you guys the swatches of that first, but then I'm going to go into detail about all of the different tools that they have in the kit as well, and we can go over that. So yeah, if you guys don't know, gel polishes are the type of polish that require curing under a lamp. Like I said, this kit does come with an LED lamp, so I am going to be curing each polish in between layers. But yeah, I guess we should just get started with the review. So like I said, starting off with the gel polishes, so let's roll that swatch footage. So all of the mini gel bottles are black opaque bottles like this, and then they have the little indicator on the top with a picture of the color and the number. So these polishes are not named, but they are numbered, so I will have that info on the screen. So the first polish that I'm going over is number 773, which is a black cream gel polish. And oh man, this was the first one I tried from Beetles and I was extremely impressed. It did give me full coverage in the first coat. It was a 1-coat black gel, which I thought was so nice. I ended up doing a second coat just to see what that looked like on the nail, and I thought that was also absolutely perfect. So here it is, 2 coats cured, and as you can see, it's just a really great quality opaque black color here. Easy to use, very self-leveling, and super opaque. Next up we have number 774, and this is a red cream, but this one actually has a little bit of that jelly-like feel to it, meaning it is a little bit sheer, but you can build it up to a fuller coverage. So on the first coat, it ended up being this super bright cherry red, and honestly, it was very self-leveling, so you could really just wear this as a 1-coater if you don't mind a little bit of visible nail line. But on the second coat, it actually gets to be a little bit deeper and more wintry of a red, so I really like that. That's one thing I love about jelly-like formulas, is you kind of have the choice between how deep you want the color to be, because the more coats you apply, the more rich and dark that color is going to look on the nails. So here it is in 2 coats. I also thought that looked super cute. Next we have number 775, which is their white cream, and as you guys may know, I do like to judge a brand by its white and black polish, in this case white and black gel, and I had a feeling since the black was really good that the white was going to be really good as well, and honestly I was impressed. It was almost opaque in the first coat, but I did have just a touch of translucence on the top there near my cuticle, but that second coat evened it out really nicely and it just looked so perfect. It was really just as easy as any of the other colors to apply. It was just so smooth and creamy, and it self-leveled out so nicely, and it just looked perfect on the nails. So it's a really perfect white to have, especially for beginners. Next up we have shade number 776, and this is a super soft peachy pink cream shade, and on the first coat I thought that this one was going to end up being pretty sheer and might end up needing 3 coats, but it actually surprised me. It only ended up needing 2, and I was really impressed. I feel like this is a perfect French manicure color. As you can see, I was kind of taking my time with applying this and making sure that I didn't have any bumpiness anywhere. That's one of the things that I always say I love about gels, because you can really take as much time as you need to make sure that the polish looks perfect on your nail before you cure it. So that's just a really cool feature. But yeah, this one was opaque in 2 coats, and I do think this is a perfect French mani base. So there are actually 2 super neon pinks in this collection. This is the first one. This is number 777, and this one is the neon hot pink. And as you can see, it was honestly even a little bit too bright for my camera to pick up. It is actually slightly more neon than it looks on camera. And this one really impressed me because it was 2 coats for perfect coverage. Shades like this, especially when they're this bright, I always assume that they're gonna need a white base coat or like 4 coats to be totally opaque, but this one ended up being a really impressive formula. Did give me full coverage, and it was just really nice and smooth on the nails. It looked super gorgeous. And then we have the other neon pink. This is number 778, and this one is a cool tone neon pink, so it leans a little bit on the fuchsia side. And again, just a really impressive, super opaque formula. I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I really do want to emphasize how impressed I am with the quality of these, especially for it, to me, seeming like just a random brand that's pretty cheap, and it ended up just really surprising and impressing me with the quality. So as you can see from these swatches, all of the polishes ended up working so well and just being so opaque and easy to apply, so it's just really good. Moving on to 780, and this is a really deep eggplant purple shade. Now this one also has that jelly formula, so on the first coat it ended up being a lot lighter of a purple. I ended up building it up to 3 coats for full coverage just because I wanted to see how deep I had to get it in order to not have any visible nail line. If you have pretty short nails, you could probably do 2 coats, and honestly, I was looking at the reflection of my face in the cuticle area and I thought that was a little bit of a patch, but it ended up just being my reflection, so you'll see that in the 3rd coat. That circle shape over there, that's actually my face. So honestly, probably could have gotten away with 2 coats, ended up doing 3, and I think 3 coats honestly ended up looking pretty good as well. It's just this nice aubergine color. Next up we have number 779. Don't ask me why I didn't do these in number order because I honestly couldn't tell you, but this one was a super bright sky blue cream, and oh my gosh, this one ended up being so much brighter and more beautiful than I even thought it would be, and it almost even felt like a neon. It just made me look so tan, and it's just so summery and bright and fun. It was a tiny bit sheer on the first coat, but it ended up giving me full coverage on the second, so again, just really impressive, easy to work with, super gorgeous. So moving on to the glitters of this set, we have 782, and this is a gold glitter topper. I ended up pairing it over that deep eggplant purple shade, and as you can see, it's a relatively straightforward gold glitter, definitely going to be useful for glitter gradients or just as a topper over any color. Next up we have 783, which is the silver glitter topper, and this one actually had a lot smaller of a glitter. It was even just a tiny bit smaller than a micro glitter, so I thought it would look super pretty on its own as just a slightly sheer manicure. I just love this type of look with super uniform silver glitters like this, so I ended up really loving the way that looks. Obviously you can wear it as a topper just like with the gold, but I just really loved the way this looked in 2 coats. I thought it was just so pretty. I mean, you can barely see that visible nail line, but it's like a whole vibe. And then we have number 781, and this is another super tiny glitter, and this one is in the slightest greenish bluish kind of base. You can't really tell in the first coat. You can definitely wear this as a sheer wash of color, and as you can see in 2 coats, it has a little bit of that like bluish greenness to it. So even though I do like it on its own, I definitely prefer this one as a topper, so I also wanted to try it over that blue shade, and I thought that just paired really beautifully. So you can see it's just a really soft, subtle color, and it just kind of adds a little bit of sparkle and dimension. So if you want to have a shimmery version of any of these creams, I think actually any of these 3 options would really work for that. And last but definitely not least, we have number 784, and this one is by far the most unique. I wasn't expecting this. I've never seen this in a gel. I actually just recently tried it in a regular polish form. I think this looks pretty similar to the Holo Taco Frosted Metals. It's in a orange jelly base, and then it has these like champagne flakes in it, which I think just makes such an interesting combination. It looks pretty cool. You can probably wear it as a topper like I actually showed in the Holo Taco video, but in 2 coats it gave me perfect coverage and it actually looked pretty cool on, so I was really impressed with this one. I like having a gel version of it. I think that's pretty cool. So here are all of the gels together that you get in the kit, and overall it's a really nice mix of everything that you could need as a beginner. So we have the black and the white, we have that classic red shade, we have some good pinks that are staples for the collection, and then we have a bunch of shimmers to kind of play with. So I think this is a really good mix of shades, especially if you just want to get started. They are in the mini bottles, so it's kind of easy. You don't have to invest in a bunch of different expensive full-size bottles for this. And then you also get all of the tools, which I'm about to explain in a minute. But yeah, overall, in terms of quality, I was extremely impressed. I didn't expect them to be this good or this easy to work with, and I have already worn them as a manicure, and I honestly really enjoy this brand, so you'll definitely be seeing more of them from me. So yeah, those are the polishes, and like I said, I was actually really impressed with the quality of these. If you guys didn't see, I do Amazon live streams every week, and I did in a recent live stream swatch some of their other gel polishes. I also got their Bare collection kit, which is 16 full-size bottles of nude and neutral polishes. If you guys missed that live stream, I will link it down below. You can watch a replay of it, and if you don't want to miss out on future live streams, you can follow me over on Amazon, so I'll put all that information in the description below as well. But yeah, so now that we have gone over those gel polishes, let's talk about this giant kit because there's so much stuff in here. So yeah, to start off, those are the 12 polishes that come with the kit. They are 5 milliliter gel polish bottles. So in addition to those 12 polishes, we also get a base coat, a glossy top coat, a matte top coat, and then we get a nail strengthener. So not only can you use this underneath the base of your gel manicure, but this is also recommended to help kind of glue on some of those nail art accessories. I'll explain that in a minute, but there is a whole instruction manual in here. As you guys know, nail strengthener is very good to have, especially when you're working with gels. We also get this nice LED lamp here. So we've got the on-off button here, but then we also have the 30-second timer, the 60-second timer, and the 120-second timer. I most often use the 30-second timer, but it's really up to the specific polish that you're using. But this lamp is convenient because you can use it for any gel product. The kit also comes with a cuticle oil, which you guys know I can never get enough cuticle oil, so always happy to have that. And then we have a ton of accessories, so I'm just gonna read it off of this guide here, and I will insert some close-ups so you can see. So we get some larger gems, and they come in, I believe, 5 different shapes, which are really cool for accent nails. We've got a set of 6 different types of rhinestones. So we have white/silver rhinestones, and then we have those really beautiful iridescent rhinestones that I've been loving lately. So each of those come in 3 different sizes, and you get a ton of those. We get 2 different nail foil glitters. So there's a gold and a silver. There are 5 rolls of striping tape, which honestly, I feel like that's just enough for a lifetime supply. You get a French tip guide to do French manicures. You get iridescent flame decals that you can either wear on your gel manicure, or you can use them as a guide and then peel them off to reveal a design. We've got butterfly glitter flakes, and those also come with little iridescent glitters. And then you also get a bunch of manicure tools just to get you started with your manicure or pedicure. So we get a nail clipper, 2 different types of nail files, a cuticle pusher, a cuticle fork, which is actually what I use to remove my cuticles when they get really out of control, a little nail brush for your hands to kind of wipe off any dust. You get a set of tweezers, which is really convenient for placing those little rhinestones. You get 2 nail separators for your toes, and I believe that is actually it for the kit. So seriously, a ton of stuff here. Honestly, the big thing that stood out to me in this kit, and I know it's nothing crazy unique, but those little rhinestones, I love that little pack of them because you get so many, and I like both different colors of those. So that was one that like really caught my eye. But once I started playing around with it, I really love those foils. So definitely going to be using those in future videos. And if you guys are interested in me testing out each specific thing, I can do an Amazon live stream on that. So just let me know in the comments. But yeah, there's really just a ton of stuff in this kit. So especially if you are a beginner and you don't have these tools, this is a really great way to do like a one-time purchase, and then you have everything that you need. So talking about pricing, these are actually available on Amazon as well as the Beetles Gel website. So on the Beetles website, this kit retails for $69.99 USD. As of filming this though, it is on sale for $45.99 USD. And you can also use the code Kelli DIY to get 15% off the entire website. If you choose to order this on Amazon, the original retail price is $47.99 USD. But again, this one is also currently on sale, so it's $42.99 USD. And again, I do have a discount code for that. You can use the code Beetles021 and you will get 10% off with that code. So overall, it's really an inexpensive kit to get. get, and especially because you get so many things that you can use beyond just these specific manicures. Like getting that nail strengthener is really good to have. The cuticle oil, which obviously you can use for a ton of things, all of the nail art supplies, and then just a general lamp to have is always good. And then of course all of the other nail tools that you could possibly need. So I definitely see myself using all of these products in a ton of future manicures, not just with these 12 polishes. So super useful to have. But yeah, so overall my thoughts on this kit are very positive. I'm definitely going to be using them more. I was really impressed with the quality, especially for the price. And of course I always love getting like a ton of stuff for a deal. So I was just really excited to see a bunch of nail art tools in there. But yeah, this gets a big thumbs up from me. So I would love to hear from you guys. Have you tried this brand before? Are you planning on checking them out? Let me know in the comments. You know I love to chat with you guys. If you enjoyed my swatch and review videos, please give this one a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. And that is it, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Today's fun fact question comes from Patreon supporter Autumn, and Autumn wants to know, have you ever had an injury that happened in a silly or weird way, not in a life-threatening sense, but in a way that you can laugh about now? I definitely haven't had any like big injuries from dumb things. As I say that, I just elbowed this open drawer. I don't know why I left it open. But yeah, I can't think of anything at the moment. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, just like I think a lot of people, I've like run into doors, and I have really, really hurt myself running into like walls and stuff. Not on purpose. It's just sometimes, you know, the walls come out of nowhere and you just smack right into them. But nothing stands out in my mind that I can think of. But yeah, so that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!